Hey guys, it's Maymay, and just in case you don't know what I'm talking about, this is the Cricut Joy, this little machine, and I'm going to be showing you something I discovered that I'm super happy about. Check this out. Your Misti, guys. Okay, your Cricut Joy Mat fits in the medium Misti. This is not the small, and it's not the largest Misti, it's the one in between. And then look, you put your little magnets up here. Get this, he just about fits exact. There's just a little bit that I bring it down just a little bit. Put a magnet at the bottom and watch this. Here's what you do. You take your stamp set. Remember, this is the SVG. I've shown you how to cut this out on your Joy. I have videos. I'll link them for you if you don't know. These are your stamp sets, right? So you go to your stamp set and you place them on the stamps, on the SVGs, leaving them on the Joy mat. This is brilliant. It's so easy. We were making samples and I was like, wait a minute, look how fast we can stamp everything just by laying them out like this. And I even have something else to show you that's really cool. So if you get lost where something goes, just turn your stamp set over and just look to see where it goes. Now, you might not always want the sentiments, and that's okay. I just kind of like them, especially when I'm making samples. And the thing is, if I'm going to go through all this effort, why not go ahead and get all of the sentiments also and just put them in with my stamp set when I store them away. And so when I bring them out next time, I may not even have to stamp anything. I'll just have them ready to go. So I'm going to place these all around. Let me show you something else. If you struggle getting them in place, remember my trick about your eraser. Just use an eraser to scoot it where it needs to go, because they'll stick to your hand, but they're not sticking to this eraser. All right, let me place them all around. So now you can see I've got all of my stamps off of my sheet there, and they're onto the Misti. So I'm going to pick these up. Now before I do, because I've been messing with it, I want to make sure I have this guy all the way in this corner. Like I said, it's almost a perfect fit, but you just want to make sure you got him in the corners. And now let's pick all of these images up. And look, it's kind of hard to mess that up because they're not going anywhere. And the best part is when you pick this up, your images are stuck to the page. Isn't that awesome? Oh my gosh, I love it. There's more better to it. Let me show you. There's more better. That's good English. Okay, this is Memento. If you stamp with Memento so you can alcohol marker color, you know that this one sometimes needs to be stamped multiple times to get a good stamp. So with it being in your Misti, you can, especially your bolder sentiments, the bolder fonts, they typically always need a double stamp when you're using Memento. So I'm going to ink this guy up, and everything's very secure, guys. Everything's held in place. Isn't this cool? Shannon's standing here watching because it's amazing, isn't it?
Yes, it's awesome.
All right, I think I've got that inked up really well. Let's send it over and see what we get. Press all this down. Take your time. You don't have to stress too much because you know you can stamp it again in the very same spot. Like in the very same spot because nothing's moving. Look at that, y'all. Are you kidding me? Come on. This is awesome for card makers, right? Because it's like the whole stamp set done. Does anything even need restamping? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. So let me show you. I'm going to take this off. And I did this twice. I cut it twice with the Cricut. I couldn't find it. I just ran this one and cut it. I put it on another mat and cut it the same. Okay, so I want to show you this. So it lays like this. I'm going to take this one out and I'm going to put this one in. This is why I said it's important to make sure you put this at the edge there. Put your magnets back in. Hold this guy down. I don't know if it's going to work. Let's try. It worked on a set I did a while ago, so we'll see if it'll work on this one. I'll let you guys see with me. If it messes up, you know, at least you get one out of it. And one's pretty big because, I mean, you really don't need it twice in one sitting sometimes. You might need it if you're making a bunch. Imagine this for Christmas cards. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
And you're getting the sentiments, too. You see what I'm saying? Oh, so cool. All right, let's stamp this and see what happens. And all I did was unload the mat and reload the mat. That's all I did, and cut it the same. You guys, it's a little tight right there. Was my first one that tight? That might be me. Yeah, that's me. It's the same. No, I think it shifted a tiny bit, but not enough for it not to work.
So use them all.
They're all usable. They're all stamped in the same spot. Are you kidding me? That in and of itself is a game changer for me. Let me know in the comments what you think. Again, this is it's the medium Misty. It's not the small, and it's not the really big one. It's not the scrapbook size. It's the medium. I'll link everything in the description below. I'll have everything I used here today in the description, so you can, if you want to pick it up, you can. I'm loving this, y'all. The possibilities are endless. You're probably sick of videos, but every time I do something, me and Shannon are like, you got to film that. You got to show that. You got to show that. So that's what we're doing. Okay. So there you go, guys. Let me know what you think. If you think this is going to be cool for your craft room. And remember, all of the Maymay stamp sets come with a free SVG. And watch the videos I already shared to show you how you get the SVG on into Design Space. And that's all there is to it. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time, guys. Bye now.